Today might actually be kind of exciting. So not only do we have the whole like new battle royale season, new battle pass, and all that stuff. I don't actually care about that, being completely honest with you. We have the v40.00 updates, and this covers a lot of Save the World stuff actually, from progression improvements to changes to the menu and overall UI. I think, or at least the menu tabs. We'll have to go and see what that really changes, as well as they say several improvements and bug fixes. So I guess we're gonna have to see what those are. First things first, I'm not buying the battle pass. Uh, Eliminate rivals in battle royale to earn points for your team. Well, it's a shame I don't play battle royale. I think the Ice King skin's kind of cool. Gift box. Okay. Trap supercharger. Buckshot raptor. Okay. I mean, I guess to be fair, I only do have one buckshot raptor, but I figured you could only really obtain one. This is out of 182, by the way. What the hell? Epic Flux. 2.8k gold, 1 Survivor Supercharger, 200 Rare Flux, 4.2 or 4,200 Uncommon Perk Up, a Hero Recruitment Voucher, 6,100 Reperk, a Hero Supercharger, 5,000 Epic Perk Up, 760 Legendary Flux, 4,200 Rare Perk Up, 5 Mini Reward Llamas, 6,300 Legendary Perk Up, Weapon Supercharger, Epic Survivor, Epic Survivor, Epic Survivor, Legendary Defender, multiple Legendary Defenders, Epic Defenders, Rare Defenders. What is... I don't want that blue stuff. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, more blue stuff that I don't actually want, but... What the, what the hell? Wait. Okay, 2 scrap shots. Wait, what the hell? Why are you giving me this stuff? Uh, I don't even know what this is. Wait. Uh, okay, I have heard from someone else that these are like buffed rewards from the collection book. I don't know anything more about that, but like holy, like oh my god. That is just so much stuff. We did get UI changes. To what extent? I don't remember. No. Oh, it's time to let that research rip. So they removed research to bring it back? Or is it different now? I can acquire research weapons and traps, or I can research weapons and traps that you collect during successful missions and convert them into. Oh wait, this is the thing that they were talking about. To earn research, you'll need to achieve a minimum mission score by participating in the following categories: combat, building, utility, and exploration. If you don't actively participate, you won't even earn research. Okay, that is a good thing. So people who aren't going to contribute won't even obtain any research. When you achieve the minimum mission score, any weapon or trap that you picked up and is in your backpack at the end of that successful mission will be added to your research pool. If you don't pick up any weapons or traps, there will be nothing for me to research, so make sure to loot the items that you find. This is your research pool from the last successful mission. Choose one weapon or trap to convert into a schematic. Okay, unfortunately, I don't have anything in here, but this is something that I was reading about, and honestly, I think this is going to be really cool, especially for newer players, right? So effectively, if I understand this correctly, let's say I just killed a purple bird, right? And I picked up a weapon that it dropped or a trap that it dropped. So if I complete the mission with, the minimum threshold like score, with that item in my inventory, I can then research like a schematic for it, which is actually pretty cool, especially since like item dropping and item sharing has been removed. So it's actually going to be a pretty cool way to allow newer players to find some cool stuff and actually like obtain schematics. So if they end up really liking this cool weapon that they found, they can get the schematic and they can make it for themselves as many times as they want. That's actually awesome. Post mission screen improvements. Less button mashing, more commanding. The post-mission sequence now uses a single skip prompt at the end instead of multiple prompts throughout. Results screens will also advance automatically once their animation's complete and a short amount of time passes, getting you back in the action. Oh my god, we've been waiting that forever. We've been waiting for that forever. So, if I understand it correctly, at the end of a mission, instead of making you have to press escape and C and escape and C, escape and C, escape and C, it's just gonna give us one skip button, and then we can just skip straight to like the loading back into getting our rewards. What else do we have? The Llama Shop rebranding and unlock changes. With today's update, the Llamas tab, aka the Llama Shop, has been renamed to the Exchange to better reflect its exchange function. Am I the only one who thought that was weird? Because it's like, I mean, it is definitively the Llama Shop. Calling it the Exchange sounds like suspicious, like an underground market in a way. So the Llama Shop has been renamed to the Exchange to better reflect its exchange functions. The tab now unlocks after completing Storm Shield Defense 5, I presume Stonewood, meaning newer players will access it a bit further into their progression. Starting in the next update, v40.00, the Exchange opens earlier, right when players enter home base for the first time. The Items tab, aka the Gold Store, remains unchanged and still unlocks after completing Storm Shield Defense 5. So really they just renamed the llama's like shop tab. And I mean I don't really get that, but you know. And then in terms of bug fixes, Husks, Miss Monsters and Wildlife should now move with less jitter when aimed at from a distance. So I guess they should be less like jittery, less like laggy, less like weird. That's good, but that's something they probably should have done a long time ago, to be honest. Interact/reload will no longer fail when a weapon mag is not fully loaded. Okay. You can purchase multiple armory slots at once again. Finally, I didn't know that was still an issue for a while, really. But yeah, for a while we could only buy one armory slot at a time. Um, let's see. The llama opening screen will no longer persist or blur the other tabs after opening your last reward. Okay, I do remember that being a weird problem. Fix an issue where the social sidebar would remain open for the rest of the mission after opening the inventory. I do remember seeing other people get that issue. I never saw it personally because I so rarely even open the social menu in game. On PS5, resolve FPS drops that could occur when pickaxing large trees. Player built structures now correctly complete their build animation. Update the power level explanation in the Save the World help section. So that would be in here and then I guess here. So they've updated this a little bit to match with like the latest changes and most up-to-date information. The Vintertech Disintegrator now displays each individual shell being reloaded instead of a single reload bar. That's good. Wearing the Ohms Perch backbling no longer causes crashes in certain scenarios. I didn't even know that that was a thing. And then as for ongoing and known issues, we have temporarily disabled the Shop and V-Bucks tab in Save the World. That's why this tab seemed awfully empty. There should be like the Shop and V-Bucks like tabs in here. While we work to fix an issue, both tabs will be re-enabled in the v40.20 update. Note that this only applies to the tabs within the Save the World lobby, so you can still access the shop and everything if you go back to the Battle Royale lobby.